Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. So, we are back again with my business partner, Sis Teresa, with our daily go live challenge that we always do. Today, we will be talking about can I leave a legacy for my family? But before we dive into this topic, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rosalind Atkins. I am a global digital business owner and a mentor. But of course, before I become officially business owner, I came from working long hours, pretty much financially struggle, and no time for myself and my family. What I had before, I was hungry for change. I don't have any business background, but I was tired of my daily grind. I was looking for a way out that could supplement my daily grind, and of course, I asked God's guidance and pray if there's a way that I can do at home without going to work. And this digital business that brings me to where I am today, that really helps me, not just financially, but emotionally, mentally. When we say mentally, that I can think that I don't have to worry about if I can, have extra money for to send for my family. As a breadwinner, there is always I always try to have some extra to send for my family back home, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Anyway, I don't, as what I mentioned earlier, I don't have any business background, no computer background, but it's because of our amazing system that we have in our community, the tools that we have, the mentorship, the um, coaches that will only guide us along the way. That's why I am able to launch this digital business and being able to come here and also share this opportunity for everyone who are same situation as I was 2 years ago. Now I'm gonna give a chance to my business partner, Sister Teresa, so we can dive into our topic after. Hi, Sister Teresa. Good
Hi,
afternoon.
sis. Thank you, sis. And before we dive into our go live, I'm gonna say Happy Mother's Day to all mothers in worldwide, and also for for mom, you not just.
Yes.
So Happy Mother's Day to all, and Happy Mother's Day, sis. So
Happy Mother's Day to you, sis. I
thank
forget.
you. So anyway, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are in this online space. We're here again in our daily go live. We have a little bit of our personal matters that we skipped for a couple of days, but we're back at track now. So, before we dive in our topic, can I leave a legacy for my family? I'm gonna share a little bit of myself. Before I start this online business, I'm the same with Sis Rosaline. I work long hours. Pretty much burn out, and you don't have time with family and for myself. You how you feel when you only think about your paying the bills, and even you're tired of or not having enough sleep, but you always think about how you can pay the bills, and just think about how you're gonna live in this paycheck to paycheck. But sometimes we have to think about how we can change that lifestyle. And this is what I was heading to, is the found this global excuse me, global online business. I don't have any business experience and computer experience, but then with their step-by-step video training that helped me to launch this global online business. So guys, if you don't have experience, or no business experience or computer experience, don't worry about, because this online business have their tools that they provide, to and guide you to run this business. um, my name is to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa. I'm good digital business owner and a mentor. And yes, today we're gonna share our topic.
Yes. So today we will be talking about can I leave a legacy for my family? So the answer is absolutely yes. You can leave this digital business to your family, your loved ones, or to whoever you want. We are going to talk about how this automated system or digital automated digital business open doors for us to start building a life that we can pass on, not just financially, but spirituality, emotionally, and also intentionally. So Sister Teresa will be sharing first, and then we will go dive in as we go. Go ahead, Sister Esa.
So why legacy matters, for our audience, now for most of us, especially for those who are breadwinners, parents, or caregivers, we're not just working for today. We want to build something that lasts, something that our children can benefit from benefit, then not just bills and burnout. So that's is really important to, if this business, you know when you start building your business, and to get that can pass on to your kids, you're already building their future. Because when you only depend to your full-time job, your 9 to 5 grind, that you cannot really leave them into their legacy. What you're doing is you're leaving them into, like, missing their moments. You're missing their time. So there's a lot of the good moment that you miss because you're working on that, on that full-time job, and not even having that, building a legacy for them. Go ahead, sis.
Yes, of course. And next is how this digital business, makes possible. So what we'll be sharing, for our audience, really like the automated system that works in the back end. This really help us generate income, like even while we're working full time, raising kids or volunteering. So this business of what we're doing here is there's no recruiting, there's no inventory, and there is no shipping. We don't do the selling like that. If you are wondering if I do selling, I do inventory, I do shipping or recruiting people, we don't do that. It's because of our amazing system that we have in the back end. So the business really that doesn't steal time from your family. Instead, it gives you more time to spend for your family of your loved ones. And because this business is global and 100% online, we're not limited by any locations or age, but well, anyway, age here is for you to start is you have to be at least 18, because we need your valid ID and everything like that for the tax, when they process your tax, because everything here you spend is subjects to tax. So but here really what we're building is something that can pass down or continue to grow even when you slow down. You here is we are all the CEO of our business. You can stop whenever you want, you can slow down whenever you want, and you can always come back when you're ready. That is the beauty of your business. Now go ahead, Sister Esa.
So yeah, when we joined this business, like we mentioned earlier in our first week, in our intro, that we don't have experience. We don't have no business experience and computer experience. But what we this business they provide is, we have a mentor and a coach that guide us onto the rest of your journey. And then also the best part here is the training. If you're not a tech savvy, it's a step-by-step video training. You can pause play while you're doing your training. So it's friendly, that even me, I don't have no experience of computer. I'm not a tech savvy, but because of this training, all you do is just follow the training step by step. Don't skip, and focus on one thing when you're doing the training. And also, have faith, have faith, and consistency, and then trust the process. Three
Yes.
things that you have to be, so you want to be successful. Have faith for yourself, and trust yourself, and then trust the system. That I know there's here in a community, we have a lot. You have to see inside. Once you, like, if you want to see what we really this business can offer, you have to do the action. The first step you have to do is register your name and email address. You will find out deeper in this business if you do the first steps. Because if not, then you will be stuck wherever you are in your life. If you, whatever you're struggling, you're gonna be stuck the same if you don't take action.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Risa. I totally agree with you. If you don't do anything in your life, if you don't change the situations that you are in your whatever you're dealing right now, it will be the same year after year. So for those watching right now who are still unsure, maybe you're tired, overwhelmed, or skeptical because you've tried things before and didn't work, because there is so many I have so many inquiries that they tried so many things but they didn't work out. Always remember, guys, we had a very, very successful couple in our community. They tried 27 businesses, failed. But this one, they become very successful. Maybe those things are not meant for you, but always remember, don't give up. Don't give up until you succeed. In life, it's about trying and error, but it doesn't mean it's a fail. It's a failure. It's a learning process. We have to learn and we have to go through. As what they said, if there's a door that closed, if that opportunity is not for you, there's another door will open. But then after those 27, so if you didn't try 27 businesses yet, so don't, for our audience who like watching and seeing our advertise, it means you didn't try that much. You didn't try harder. So if you tried 27 businesses already, come to me, and if you are interested to learn more, I will be happy to provide you with more informations. And yes, let's move on to this topic. So for our audience, maybe you're just looking for a way out, like I was, burning out from 72 hours, 60 to 72 hours a week, and that still and that grind and still leaves nothing for myself, and absence for my, spending time for my loved ones. I have no life there. Work, home, work, home. we I totally understand because I came from burnout. I am a breadwinner, and yeah, I was overwhelmed, I was exhausted, I was very skeptical at first as well. But then that didn't stop me. Why? Because I was hungry for change. I was tired of the daily grind. And I look at myself and I said, if I don't do something right now, I will be in the same spot, same cycle, year after year. So that's the moment I decide to get out of my comfort zone. But this business isn't just another side hustle. The beauty of this business is a vehicle to a better future for you or for your loved ones, or I should call for myself. I always say this is the key. The key for my freedom, achieving my time freedom and financial freedom. Because the potential of this business is so wide. You can achieve anything you want as long as you are willing to put some time and effort. It's not an overnight success. You really have to do something to make it work. Some people always think that when they sign up, when they start, they don't have to do anything. No, there is no business that it's like that. Yeah, please tell me if there is. I'll be happy to know. Anyway, in every business that we want to do, if you're talking about business, there is always investment involved. There is always time, especially in the beginning when we set up this business. There's always you have to put some time, but it's not much, maybe 2 to 3 hours. That's our average, to 2 to 3 hours. Then once your business is up and running, you can just spend, like, you always make sure to put some time and effort to prioritize some, maybe 2 to 2 hours that you can focus on this business. And then everything follows. That's what they always said. Focus on the missions, the commissions follows. Right, Sister Teresa?
Yes, I agree. And yes, like you said, we know when there's a failure, it's not like the end of the world. It's a part of process, learning, because there's a lot of ways. Like all these billionaires, they don't succeed in overnight. They spend the night thinking all the strategies. It's just the same. That's how the business works. You have to try and error. Learn something. Like the more you fail, the more you have that strong idea and strategy. Because what things went wrong, what if that thing won't work, you always find a ways. If
Yeah.
that mindset, if your mindset is that where you are, like instead of thinking the problem, you're thinking about solution. So here is our mindset. That's how we have in this business. When you want to succeed, change your mindset. So anyway, for our audience, if you had been praying for a door to open, maybe this is it. Not just a business, but a calling to live life on your terms and create something eternal.
Yes. So, for our
So
audience, legacy starts with one decision, and that decision could start anytime today. It's a Mother's Day for our mothers who've been working so much and no time for their family or their loved ones, or for our breadwinners, for our, like, who've been thinking. Give it a chance. If you see us doing live or you run into our ads, give it a chance to watch our free workshop. All of us and all seven-figure earners came from watching our free workshop. And then they proceed to the next steps. And then they continue the process to become officially business owner and run their business successfully. Here, you are not alone. You have coach and mentor that will guide you every step of the way. The whole community support that I'm talking 247,000 in our community that willing to help you and guide you. Our automated system that runs for us in the back end. And the beauty is that we are using the social media platform to run our business. That's why this business don't close. And the beauty is you don't have to be tied in one locations. Just your phone and your laptop and your internet connections, and your business is always with you. So if you resonate our stories, and if you have so many doubts and questions about yourself, reach out to us. The first thing we would encourage you to do is to register into our website. There's two website in there: your legit name and your email address. And the reason why we always tell you to register, so that our system knows who will be your mentor that will guide you in this journey. If you register to Sister Resa's website, she will be your mentor that will guide you. If you register to mine, I will be your mentor that will guide you. And after you registered, watch the recording of 20 minutes workshop, or we have live that happens every Tuesday and Thursday. It happens 5 PST and 8 Eastern time. Reach out to us for your time zone. And is a 90 minutes long. The beauty of that live is you can always ask questions to our presenters. And then if you have any questions after watching that workshop or the live and recording webinar, reach out to us so we can provide you with more information. So thank you everyone, and thank you so much, Sister Teresa, for being
thank you
here.
so
And
much.
I'm sure we will be back again tomorrow for another go live. Thank you and happy
God
Mother's
bless.
Day.
Happy
Take
Mother's Day and God bless everyone.
God bless.